Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. XRP giant breakout starts now. The must-hold 10-bagger in any crypto portfolio. That's the headline from an investinghaven.com piece about what's to come in terms of XRP price appreciation. Fascinating article. I'm going to be running through this. And I've got all sorts of other chart analysts and traders that have all sorts of different opinions that I will be sharing with you in this video as well. But there's obviously been some notable price activity today, so we're going to talk about that. I tell you what, if you ever want to know just how dedicated Moon Lambo is to operating this channel, consider that at the time of recording it is, 5:47 p.m. Sunday. And that's Central Standard Time. I live in the Midwest in the United States here, which means that the Super Bowl started 17 minutes ago, and here I am putting out delicious XRP content for y'all. Now, of course, people will be listening to this the moment I upload it, because let's be real, the content on the Moon Lambo channel is substantially more interesting and fascinating than the Super Bowl, right? We can all agree on that, right? Oh, Lord. That's all right. Just let me say dorky stuff. It's fine. But before we go any further, if you would please delicately tap that like button. And if you're a fan of Moon Lambo putting out content during the Super Bowl, go ahead and subscribe to the Moon Lambo channel, the best channel on all of YouTube. That's a scientific fact. So the market cap for the asset class is $256 billion. Bitcoin's at $9,362. And XRP at the time of recording, 24.8 cents. Now, here's the 24-hour chart of XRP. You can see it definitely started ramping up before trading sideways a little bit over the last 24 hours and then going back down a bit. The 24-hour high, 25.6 cents. 24-hour low is 23.4 cents. So it's a notable increase in terms of percent, and you can visibly see it on the graph. Very similar chart for Bitcoin. Not terribly surprising there, right? Now, I do want to give a shout out here to 1815. It's at 1815ABC who tagged me in this piece and wrote, "Voice of Moon Lambo, yeah, they are doomed, goddamn." And that was a tweet in response to this piece from Investing Haven, which we're going to run through now. So again, giant breakout starts now. And then they write, there are no words for this. Almost on a daily basis, we receive messages over here at Investing Haven with reasons why our XRP forecast for 2020 cannot be true, or at least challenging the idea of an even bullish XRP forecast. The messages range from, look what was released today in the news, so this must be bearish for XRP, to the endless fear about XRP must be an unregistered security. Did we mention the pseudo-gurus out there with their endless bashing on the long consolidation on XRP's charts? The thinking goes, if XRP's price was not going up in the last 24 months, it will never go up. Suddenly everyone ignores all wisdom that was put into our cryptocurrency forecast, as well as our XRP forecast and Bitcoin forecast for 2020. Not only do we bring advanced and even outstanding chart analysis, but we also combine it with fundamental technology analysis, as well as intra-market analysis. No coincidence, our premium crypto analysis was spot on and gave unique guidance during the mid-December sell-off. It appeared to be as accurate as nobody else was able to provide. Oh, did we tell you that XRP is breaking out now, and that our long-standing XRP forecast is as close to being confirmed? Tiny detail, right, because the news on XRP is still so concerning. Yeah, right. It is amazing what XRP news does with the psyche of crypto investors. It's absolutely horrific from an investing perspective, and absolutely amusing from our perspective, as the market is now proving our XRP calls absolutely right. And then they've got some links here from various pieces there. It requires a deep belief in a solid method to publish this type of market calls if prices are crashing and the sentiment is unanimously bearish. We stick to our analysis and believe in our method. Obviously, today's price action is the one and only measure of success. Today, XRP confirms a giant breakout, the one we have been forecasting for more than a year now. Below is an excerpt from one of the many top-notch cryptocurrency charts that we share with our premium crypto members. There's much more to show when it comes to XRP. Still, this very specific close-up tells the entire story. That's what this chart says. Pretty simple, isn't it? No, we did not need any news article, tweet, social share, etc. to come to this conclusion. So yeah, they think that it's here. So let's go ahead and we don't have the benefit of hindsight yet. I'd love to fast forward a year and see what actually unfolds here, but is this actually the moment? Now, I will say there are a lot of analysts out there that believe that we have indeed already hit the bottom, so maybe there's truth to this. Let's move on to the next piece, though. This is from Bitcoinist.com. Crypto weekend gains. ETH, ADA, XRP pump on Sunday. And then here, let me go a little bit further. I think I wanted to scroll down to the part that specifically had to do with XRP. Okay, the other asset that caught the wave this weekend was Ripple's XRP. No, it's just XRP. It's not Ripple's XRP. It's just XRP. Come on, Bitcoin, just get with it. Get with it. The asset regained 24 cents. The volumes expanded only slightly to $1.8 billion. XRP is still traded on lower volumes in comparison to some altcoins, and crypto traders are still cautious. In the past week, altcoin gains overall surpassed those of Bitcoin, which only moved up 11%. Altcoins, on the other hand, were as high as 30%. And then they go and talk about Cardano. And I'm not going to talk about Cardano. This is a Moon Lambo channel, and I cover what I want, and I opt out of covering that. All right, next, from crypto media outlet You Today. Top 3 price predictions, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Is bullish wave gonna continue fast? Let's just jump down to the part about XRP. That's what we really want to know about. The trading patterns of XRP resemble Ethereum, as the third most popular crypto has had the best performance out of the top 5 coins. Its price has increased by almost 7% since yesterday. Even though the XRP is already overbought, its current bull run might continue to the zone above 26 cents. On the 4-hour chart, the Bollinger Band's indicator is moving upward, suggesting that the bulls still have the power to push the rate higher. In this regard, the nearest point where a possible correction might start is 26.2 cents. And at the time they put this out, it was at 25.6 cents, which is basically right around the high of XRP over the last 24-hour period. Now, it is interesting to me what they're saying in terms of the pattern, the chart pattern of XRP resembling Ethereum, because in 2017, Ethereum led the altcoin rally, the massive altcoin rally of 2017. And XRP certainly lagged behind, but there was one trader who I'm just going to be pulling up in a second, and he didn't say that to what I'm about to tell you today, but he threw out the idea maybe several weeks or so ago of, given the similarity in the charts, what if XRP is actually what led the altcoin rally this time? He just kind of posited the idea. All right, next, Bitcoin price to hit $100,000 after full bull market begins. Crypto trader explains why. After the all-time high close of $20,000 Bitcoin it reached in 2017, the next peak was slightly under $13,000 in 2019. This year, many in the crypto community expect Bitcoin to surge after the halvening in May and at least regain the $20,000 level, fixing above it. Now, another trader is predicting Bitcoin to achieve the $100,000 level in the near future after the price retakes the all-time high of 2017. Crypto trader at BTC_macro believes that a lot of new people in the crypto community do not realize the high speed at which Bitcoin may move further north once it regains the $20,000 level. The next price mark the trader predicts for Bitcoin is first $50,000, then $100,000. It will happen as soon as a full bull market unleashes, he says. And so here's the quote, Bitcoin Macro. People underestimate how quickly Bitcoin will go from $20,000 to $50,000 and then $100,000. Most of the new people have never seen a full bull market. They have no idea how much Bitcoin will pump once it really gets going. And so there you go. Interesting stuff. Now next, here's a tweet from Patty Stash. He's talking about XRP here. He writes, XRP looks like it once more. Love it. Keep it coming. Altcoin dominance continues to clear over major resistance today. And so there you go. That's there's an XRP chart on Bitfinex. Next, another one from Patty Stash. He writes, "Mwah ha 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 ha." A villainous laugh. Best part, and here let me just pull this up. So this is a chart showing Bitcoin dominance and how it's declining. And so he writes, best part, I don't expect the price of Bitcoin to be affected much or at all. I just expect alts to gain more than Bitcoin is all. And I will note here, that since we're on the Twitters right now, Patty Stash is rocking that new Bitcoin emoji that they put out there. How about that? Tweeting in style. All the latest. Another tweet from Patty Stash. My man, today is a huge day for altcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is on the verge of absolute collapse. However, it's important to know this doesn't mean the price of Bitcoin will drop at all. It just means alts will move higher and at a faster rate than Bitcoin. And again, he used the new Bitcoin emoji. Good stuff there. We need an XRP emoji, but that's probably never going to happen. But anyway, here's the Bitcoin dominance chart going down again. So he believes that maybe perhaps the way I'm reading it sounds like a big deal for altcoins. I'm all for that. I like XRP, and XRP is an altcoin. Here's another tweet from Patty Stash. Here is a great comparison of the different Bitcoin halving based off time frames and price. All-time highs were all broken well after the halving. However, upward price movement tends to happen around the time of the halving, about 3 months off now, accumulate before. And so here's the chart that he had associated with that, which I found conceptually interesting. All right, next, from Leb Crypto. XRP testing the 200 daily moving average for the first time since it broke it in July of 2019. Breaking this level on the daily is very bullish. Exciting times. Interesting stuff, yes, indeed. All right, next. This is, whoa, why did I don't know what the hell happened. If you're looking at my screen, it just super zoomed in. I don't know. I wasn't touching anything. All right, anyway. Freaking technology. Bill Gates. All right, here we go. This is Awake, who is at Mr. Level Up on Twitter. And he writes, and there we go. No dump. We will be at the 30 cent range next. This was just confirmation of a move. So obviously, Awake, who's at Mr. Level Up, very bullish for the time being. Looking like we will hit that 30 cent mark, which, you know what? I would not hate. I would not hate that. Next, here's another tweet from Awake. XRP versus Bitcoin. Please note, it doesn't always follow Bitcoin. Many times we move together, but it's not set in stone. Here's another XRP move without Bitcoin. Just wanted to show the data why they are on their own in many ways. And so, yeah, obviously in the short term, that's why I always say, what he writes there is true, certainly. That's why if you want to see the correlation in XRP and Bitcoin, you really just need to zoom out on a chart. But here's what he's talking about right there in case you were curious right there. All right, last one for this video. Josh Rager sounds angry. The Blockroots Alpha trend just printed a long signal this week on the Bitcoin 3D chart. The last two times long signaled was September of 2016 prior to the Bitcoin all-time high and March 26th last year, days before the $1,000 candle and run to the 13,000s. Then he writes hashtag Bitcoin, and he also used the new Bitcoin emoji. Cool stuff there. So where do you think we're going? Has altcoin season really begun? I'd love to hear what you think below. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Now, go watch the Super Bowl, damn it. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!